Spooky season's here. And America's biggest fears have been mapped out thanks to our friends at casino.ca, who remind you gambling is fun. No, I don't know. I don't even know what website casino.ca is, but we found this, and America's biggest fears are dropped. All right, North Carolina. Your biggest fear is snakes.
Yes. Yes.
Not snakes on a plane, just snakes.
In general. And, anytime any of us see a snake, we all take a picture of it and put it on Facebook and go, can anybody identify this snake like it's...
Yeah. What kind of copperhead is this? Everybody wants to know if it's a copperhead.
And everyone's like, it's a black snake.
Yeah,
Leave
and
it
they
alone.
eat mice and they eat bugs and stuff, so don't kill them. How about South Carolina? Biggest fear in South Carolina is?
Also snakes.
Snakes. Our friends in Augusta, Georgia. Your biggest fear is heights. How about that?
You don't like heights.
I don't love heights. I'm okay in an airplane, but up in an office building, I would never walk out on that damn thing that goes over the Grand Canyon.
Really?
You know that walkway?
Yeah.
Hell no. You would?
Of course I would.
Come on. My palms are sweaty. I'm freaking out just thinking about it. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, I can't. All right, some other things from the article, The Biggest Fears. They surveyed 3,000 Americans. Only 3% of them claim that they're not afraid of anything.
Okay.
Which means 97% of Americans are smart and you're afraid of something.
The other ones are just lying to themselves. What about public speaking?
That
I know
was
a
on the
lot of
list.
people are afraid of.
That was on the list. Public speaking was number one in 4 states.
How about
Illinois, Wisconsin, Missouri, and Indiana.
small spaces, people are claustrophobic?
Iowa, New Jersey, Oregon, and Idaho. Only 4 states. Closed spaces were a fear. So that's me too. Heights and a closed space. I dream about that. And it freaks me out.
How about bugs?
Bugs was not on the list, although spiders was.
I'll take spiders and bugs.
Spiders was number 1 in New Mexico and Massachusetts. What else was? Oh, fear of death was number 1, by the way. That was number 1 in 17 states.
Wow.
Washington State, California, Nevada, Colorado, Texas, Minnesota, Ohio, New York, Tennessee, and Florida. Are you afraid to die?
At this point in my life, no. But that doesn't mean, I say that now, but I don't have any ailments, right? If I was diagnosed with something that I knew was imminent, then I might be afraid of it. But it's not something that's on my radar currently.
Yeah, me neither. And you know what? Anytime I kind of get freaked out about dying or whatever, I'm like, there's so many people have died before us. There just has to be it just has to be okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some of my favorites, Chris Farley,
Well, I don't think
actor,
people-
comedian Gary Shandling, they all died. And I'm like, but it just happens. There's nothing you could do about it. So to be
Right.
scared about
But
it.
people aren't afraid of what's on the other side. They're afraid of actually how they would die. Drowning, fire, that.
You think that's their
painful
fear?
Deaths, I think, is probably...
Oh,
if
maybe
you looked deeper into
I
it.
guess. See,
You know
my
what I mean?
fear is what the hell happens?
Where do I go?
I mean, I'm Catholic. I know that I'm going to heaven, but I also had a Catholic theology teacher that told me there's different levels of heaven, and if you're not good, you're not going to be in the best level.
You might get stuck in purgatory.
Thank you, Loren. I appreciate that. New fear unlocked. And by the way, the fear of ghosts was an option, but was only number 1 in 1 state. Montana has a fear of ghosts. What about you? Curious. What is your biggest fear? And maybe it's I don't know. Maybe it's something that's so crazy and never going to happen. Something falling on your head. What's your biggest fear? We'll see if snakes matches here in the Carolinas. Our friends in Augusta, are you really fearful of heights? Because that's the number 1 in Georgia.
I think mine is sharks. And I love the ocean. I love the ocean. But in the back of my head, every single time I get on a paddleboard, I am constantly thinking about those buggers.
Yeah, and it's not just the ocean. Go to a pool with Loren, and she's also freaked out about sharks.
That's not true.
You're pretty safe in Charlotte.
Yeah.
Hi, Christina.
Hi.
What's your big fear, Christina?
My biggest fear is someone breaking into my house and killing me and my entire family.
Oh my gosh. How do you sleep at night?
I don't.
Oh, you poor thing. That did not make the list, but we'll add it.
Yeah.
I mean, oof. And is it a constant fear?
Yeah, I've been afraid of that almost my entire life.
And nothing has ever happened. Nobody's broken into your house while you've been there or anything, right?
When I was little, someone came into our backyard and
check the gas meter. Thanks, Christina. Let's say hi to our buddy Josh from Lancaster. Josh.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Bo.
Hey, Bo. What's your big fear, Bo?
Being on the freeway and going under the underpass, and right as I go under it, fall on top of my head and squish me.
You poor thing. All these new fears I'm going to have unlocked now.
Do you hold your breath like when you go under them?
No, but I ducked down in my driver's seat.
I love it. I love it. Thanks, Josh. John, good morning. John, what's your fear?
I think it's the fear of being lonely, and it's not just relationship, it's the family. Imagine being the only one left.
Oh.
Well,
That's depressing.
how close are you to that?
Well, I'm not close. I'm the youngest of 6. So
Okay.
just imagining that I won't ever have those people in my life.
Because you're
Yeah.
the youngest. I get it.
And he's used to being around
Yeah.
so many people. Yeah, that's an interesting one, John. Thanks for sharing. By the way, let me ask you this: do you hate being like alone, like in your car or like in a room? Do you always like having people around?
No.
Okay.
I'm good being alone, but it's just that idea that I won't be able to call someone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got you. One more real quick. Hi, Kathleen.
Hey.
Your fear is
Dark water.
like a lake or a pond or something like that?
Yeah, lake, pond, or, like the deepest part of the ocean. Just the fact of not knowing what's down there.
Yeah. If you can't see below your feet, a lot of people are out.
Real? So,
Yeah.
like, you think there's a lot of people that haven't gone into like Lake Norman or Lake Wiley, the big lakes around here?
Oh, yeah.
Because have you, Kathleen? Have you been in the lake?
Yeah, I've been in the lake. I swim in the lakes. I swim in the ocean, but I don't know. It just still gives me anxiety.
All right. Now, hold on. Thanks so much, Kathleen. Real quick, I did say that was the last one, but this one kind of matches that. I'm more scared about Skylar. Your roommate has a fear of what?
He had a fear of driving over a bridge and it falling out
Yeah.
from under her.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what forget that, because then your car becomes a tomb. And that's
we were
scary.
in Charlotte in back-to-back traffic, and we were stuck on a bridge, and she was freaking out the whole time.
Oh,
Remember that bridge that
poor
just
thing.
collapsed
Thank
not too
you.
long ago?
Yeah, I remember that bridge. Yes. And there was
That's a legit fear.
sad work. The
know.
workers were on that.
I know.
Yeah, it's terrible.
That's a legit fear.
That is a legit fear. Anyway, thanks to everyone. Now we're all going to go see our therapist and make your appointment. It's after 8. You can call now.